No need to worry, Harmonious Vita. I will fulfill my part of the agreement and help you. However, as mentioned earlier, to avoid disaster and restore phosphorus to its former order, we must eliminate the impacts caused by the outsiders. Moriarty, you... I tried to convince your fellow Vita only a moment ago, but it didn't turn out as I'd hoped. So the choice is yours now, Harmonious Vita. As a member of the museum, I've been helping you, whereas the ones responsible for this entire catastrophe, your self-professed sister, has always kept secret from you. Who would you rather believe? Harmonious Vita hesitated, shifting her gaze to Vita. The latter only responded with a cold, distant expression. Vita, aren't you going to say something? I'd rather not. She's a representative. She must make the choice herself. And face the consequences of that choice. An oppressive silence fell over them and hung in the air. The sky darkened, and the faint footsteps of Honkai bees could be heard from a distance. Harmonious Vita shivered, as if awakening from a dream. Vita, you will help us save phosphorus, won't you? Perhaps. Of course she will. To get to phosphorus, she forsook her own power and physical form and resided in a piece of candy. Does that sound like someone who would abandon you? Candy. We will never hurt you or leave you behind. Isn't that right, Vita? Vita's expression was ambivalent. Of course, little purple. How could I ever harm you? Let's resolve all this together and put an end to this tragic cycle. I knew it. I knew you would never give up on us. Harmonious Vita's eyes brightened. There's no time to waste. Let's go, everyone. The good can be so simple-minded at times. No matter how devious a scheme you hold in your mind, as long as you show the slightest hint of kindness, you can earn their trust. However, should any action be taken which conflict with the kindness in their hearts, they will turn hostile in the blink of an eye. It's not that I don't believe you, Moriarty. Come with us. If we work together, we'll surely find a way to overcome this. No need, Harmonious Vita. After all, I'm a dying-in-the-wool criminal. The play has reached its crescendo, and there's nothing more you or anyone else can do to alter it. Where is Moriarty? He saw an opening and ran off. It's only natural for a rat like him to scurry off. Oh no, the flood! We need to go back. A few minutes later. Oh, wait! Help! Get off me! Don't panic. We're here to help. Purple, boy, am I glad to see you. I knew you would come back to save us. Purple, go help Cyan and Orange. They were attacked by monsters while protecting us as we left. Alright, I got it. It's not safe here. Head over to the square. Blue and the others are organizing the evacuation there. Over there. Orange, Cyan, are you okay? Vita, Purple, you made it just in time. None of us are injured, but I'm Fu Hua, and this is Gricio. We're here to help resolve the calamity as guests. Guests? Is that your occupation or something? Fu Hua's expression softened. You haven't changed a bit. Have we met before? Sorry, we seem to be having a bit of an issue with our memories. We don't remember the faces of all the residents. Take it easy. We only became companions not too long ago. Facing the thoroughly perplexed pair of Vitas, Fu Hua smiled and patted them both on the shoulder. That's okay, let's tackle the problem at hand for the moment and get to know each other properly again later. The two stared at her in bewilderment, but soon the confusion in their eyes turned into an amiable verve. All right. By the way, Purple, judging by the rising floodwater, the evacuation area you indicated earlier might be submerged soon. Is there any other solution? How can this be? It's already the highest place in the city. Phosphorus has had frequent floods in the past, and we never had this problem before. Could this be a memory from a previous cycle? Do you have any ideas, Vita? If I could do anything, phosphorus wouldn't have been destroyed so easily in the previous cycle. The previous cycle. I got it. Maybe there's a more suitable place, one that doesn't happen to be the high place. She pointed to the ground. You mean the museum? Isn't the gamble going down lower? Even though the city has undergone countless permutations, the collections in the museum have always remained totally intact. Yeah, that's right. But ordinary citizens aren't permitted to enter the museum. The laws are there for the benefit of phosphorus, not to hamper citizens. Surely there aren't many things more important than the residents' lives. Yeah, we don't know what the consequences will be for flouting the regulations like this, but this is everyone's decision. If there is any consequence, we'll face them together. Okay, let's go. Inform everyone to seek shelter. Just finished the head count. Everyone's present and accounted for. Great, let's go in. As the Vitas were about to open the museum door, Fu Hua remembered something. Must we use the key you're holding to enter the museum? Yes, this key was given special permission. That's partly why ordinary people can't enter the museum. The reason the access to the museum was unrestricted before is probably because Moriarty had the Vitas authorize him ahead of time. Such an obvious trap, and I fail to realize it. I get so careless whenever I'm worried. Great! The museum is safe, just as we thought. We can stay here and wait until the flood recedes. Look out! Monsters! Stay together! Everyone follow me! We'll take care of them. Didn't expect to see any overlooked paradise wardens here. Thankfully, the residents are unharmed. The bees seem to be attacking indiscriminately, possibly because of the large number of civilians swarming in. They aren't overlooked. Paradise wardens cannot be annihilated completely so long as... Anyway, even if we wipe out all the paradise wardens, they'll just respawn endlessly unless we find a way to resolve this disaster. You're holding something from us again. What is it? Just a few minor details. If given the chance of going for days bombarding you with all the details of their origin, something tells me, however, we don't have that kind of time on our hands. You. Never mind. Hua, I've noticed several security doors has been outfitted to be riot resistant. As long as we can get all the monster corpses out of the door. Okay, let's split up and get action. Omitting a few key details won't stop anyone. Give me a break. All cleared. Let's shut the security door. Grisil may have gone to the next room. It's Orange and the others. I should go check on them first. Is this our new secret base? Cool. Why hasn't Boss come back yet? When are we getting a new assignment? Now the yellow, the senior officer is here. We should follow her instructions. When did I... Before Boss left, he told us to pass on a message. Tell you all to remain here and stand by. This is a crucial covert operation. You're to remain inside the museum and not wandering around. Is that clear? Oh yes, right. Boss said... Well... What are you doing? Oh hey, did Boss invite you over here? Fu Hua was momentarily dazed. The Vitas kept winking at her, their expressions a blend of anxiousness and pleading. Yes, he also asked me to let you know that you should follow the representative's directions and stand by at the base. I knew Boss wouldn't leave us behind. Okay, let's find a place to kick back. Wait Boss' next instruction. Finally, after reassuring the younger members, Yellow let out a sigh of relief. That was close. Almost spilled the beans back there. Are you all trying to put the residents' mind at ease? Yes, Fu Hua. We've just gone through a merciless onslaught with monsters and flooding. Fear and anxiety are both running high right now. We're hoping to keep them as calm as possible. The only thing is that... Her eyes grew dim. We've forgotten so many things that they seem like strangers to us now. They could get pretty distraught if they realize this, and so to avoid causing them any more distress, we have to pretend as if nothing has changed. But to make it work, we must act as if we're extremely familiar with them. I've told more lies today than I have in my entire life combined. If we go on like this, we'll be no better than the nastiest dregs of society, like supervillains. Relax, you're doing it all in order to offer them a bit of solace. You're not harming anyone with a few white lies. I guess you're right. Besides, I think we did pretty well back there. It's just that... They're just kids and they have no idea as to the extent of what befallen the city. If we could only somehow make them believe that it's just a game. That doesn't seem quite right either. Anyhow, this is the last lie. I'm never lying again, not even once. Unfortunately, now's not the time to be headstrong. Meeting Fu Hua's concerned gaze, Orange smiled reassuringly. Don't worry, Yellow won't leave anyone behind. Look! Just a short distance away, a few residents stopped Voracious Vita to ask her about something. In response, she patiently answered their questions like an old acquaintance. Looks like Yellow might give herself away before long. I'd better go help her out. See you later. Bye. Fu Hua watched as the Vitas walked away. Even when they've suffered multiple setbacks and are feeling at a loss themselves, they're still protecting the city in whatever way they can. Protect. Is she calling me? Sorry to bother you, Vita's friend. Orange and Yellow were acting a bit strange earlier. They aren't hurt, are they? Don't worry, they're fine. Just a bit tired. That's good. I'd hate to see them injured from helping us escape the clutches of death. Please tell them they were all okay, and not to push themselves too hard. What are you talking about? Come on, you can drop the act around me. I'm not as naive as Fred and Pete, and I'm not foolish enough to believe those monsters and floods were just a special holiday performance. Besides, your acting left a bit to be desired. But I know how much effort Orange and Yellow put into all this. If it would help lessen the stress upon them, I'd gladly continue playing the fool. Besides, we'll soon bring the situation to a close, right? Even though the little Vitas did not know the residents of Phosphorus anymore, the residents could tell they've come with good intentions. There's a mutual trust between both sides. Oh, could you please return this to Cyan? Is this a roll of film from before? Blue said that if anything happened to Phosphorus, we should return it to you. Cyan has always cherished his camera and the photos he takes. It should be returned to its rightful owner. Fuhua examined the small roll of film in her hand. This is. Blue had us use this roll of film for an exchange before. Did he foresee this? Fuhua clenched her hand around the roll of film. It felt weighty. Leave it to me. Orange said we could go back home after the flood subsided. But when will the flood recede? Blue and Green stared at the clock in display case for a while, lost in thought. Sensing Fuhua's approach, Blue turned around and nodded in greeting. Hello, Fuhua. Purple told us about what happened in the Forbidden Ground. We're so sorry for doubting you before and for getting in your way. It's okay. Moriarty always liked to construct his lies using a distortion of the truth. As the city representatives, the more you cared about Phosphorus, the easier it is to persuade you. Yeah. We're in a time loop. We had some doubt before, but we never expected him to say it with such confidence. For us, not only was he on the side of justice, but he was also the key to unveiling the truth. You've had suspicions about this for a while? I used to be a researcher, you know? I mean, at least in the cycle where I have memories, I used to be one.